Hey, this is a little bit of a different video. It's not one where I promise you like 5 years of your life back or anything, even though those are the types of videos that get millions of views and make me thousands of dollars. I just ate lunch, and if you watch my past videos, you know that means like my brain is like slow as hell. But really, I just wanted to talk to you. Like, I'm not gonna promise any sort of value or anything, but I really do hope you stay. Like, I'm just gonna yap. This video is about being more humble, something I think all of us could benefit from. Not humble bragging, not pretending, or like I still remember, I still remember this. The person telling me that I had the biggest ego ended up not having the humility to see like everything that I did for them. Not anything like that, alright? You're probably getting bored from this video being all over the place, but I just request for you to stay. I'm not gonna give you like you should stay because of XYZ. I'm just gonna ask that. I think it's pretty safe for me to say that like we both want to be more humble. We both here want to be more humble. But we first have to know what humility even means. Google says like humility is having like a low view of one's importance, but respectfully I kind of disagree. To me, humility isn't about having a low view of your importance, but rather having a high view of others' importance, acknowledging that they're humans too regardless of what they do. Something I've adopted that I hope you do too is that there's always something new to learn from everyone. The guy on the street, the fella you met online, and the kid in your class who's literally diagnosed with autism. Okay, I'm being serious now. Like usually I just say things I'm doing that help me out, but this is something that I really do hope, this is some mindset that I hope you do adopt in your own life. And you start seeing people in this way, because I think it'll honestly help you out quite a lot. And it makes sense, like we're all different and we all have different skill sets, good at things and bad at other things, you know. Not only that, it helps you stop talking shit behind others' back, because you start seeing other human beings differently. Something I hope you adopt too is to not act chill in front of somebody and then proceed to talk shit behind their back, okay? Because real homies talk shit to each other's face and then double glaze behind their back, alright? And also, this is just something I wanted to share, but the more I thought about it, the more I was able to compare humility to water, the one compound sustaining life as we know it. It probably has been thought of before and probably has a name, but like I don't know the name, so I'm just gonna call it the way of the water. Yeah, the way of the water. So you know how water always stays like grounded, right? Like you can picture in your head a water stream and like a lush green forest with sunbeams shining down the water there, and the water there just flows and it helps the plants and the animals without doing like anything special for like attention or anything. It's just there. The water demands nothing but ends up getting everything, because like all the streams in the world flow back to the ocean. And something that taught me is like I don't have to act like I know all the answers just because I'm a self-improvement YouTuber and I'm supposed to like help you or be a Sigma or like something like that, you know? It's perfectly fine for me to say that I don't know all the answers, that I'm learning and that I'm just sharing what works for me in the hopes that it works for you too. It's so much more fulfilling for me to see the people that I know I helped succeed rather than seeing myself succeed. When you start being like that, it's a lot easier to form real connections with real people. Like something we're lacking of more and more nowadays. Every time, every day, with this mindset, every day you discover new ideas and new things that you previously would never found if you never adopted this mindset. And like honestly, that's like so damn fun, bro. I've learned 2 more ways that water can be an embodiment of humility. And remember that stream I mentioned earlier? Like if there's a rock there, right? The water will just like bypass it, like flow around it, even though it's an obstacle. And this can be applied to your life too. Instead of trying to get revenge on someone who wronged you and trying to like hold them accountable, you know, justice, like you should like honestly just pass through like water. A lot of the times we feel stressed because we want to change our environment, but that's just like the water trying to penetrate the rock. It will take like 3,000 years, bro, like honestly. Like for example, I try asking my parents to shift their schedules a bit to try and fit mine so I could focus better. And yeah, compromise is good, but you really don't want to put conditions on other people, you know? Just flow like water. Something about water is that it's also resilient and adaptable. It's like the only compound on earth that naturally exists in all three states. And not only that, you can pour it into a cup and it becomes cup shape. You pour it into a pot and it becomes pot shape. You get what I mean? You get what I'm trying to say here. Just like water, you want to be open to change, because like in this new age, in this world, there's gonna be a whole lot of change, and there's gonna be a lot of events that you don't expect, a lot of things that happen to you in your life that you don't expect, and that a lot of people who do things to you that you would never see coming. Is that an Atomium J law reference? I'm dropping a law video in like late December. Alright, okay, so that was a long gap, but I really hope you internalize it, okay? Like, and I've got one more thing for you here. Everyone says be more humble, but nobody really gives you any actionable steps on how you can become more humble, like how you can actually become more humble. I feel like a lot of humility comes from gratitude. Like, this is something I've learned from my own experience, you know. And I'm not gonna try to force you to journal or anything. Just take a notice of everything around you that you have. You have internet, you have clean water, you have so much. Like this chair I'm sitting on, this comfy bed I got, the air conditioning there. And you probably have a nice home with plenty of food and water too if you're watching this. Also, when you go out and like meet your friends or even just meet strangers, try to consciously smile more, and you'll notice the effect. Share your energy with others, and really, yeah, like understand that everyone's got their own life too. And for God's sake, please stop making assumptions. Like, you judge yourself by your intentions, but you judge others by their actions. Put yourself out there and show the world all the goodness that you've got to offer, okay? And if you like me and you're yapping, I know you'll like this video too. Here, this video. And I hope that you'll like join me on this journey of chill self-improvement. See ya, bro. I love you.